Nice gamer glasses. There was simply no audio. The squid is rocking out to nothing. Apparently this whole thing's gonna be like 30 minutes. So this is gonna be a massive info dump. And then after it is over, I will feed Rita. But until then, I think it's weird that there's no music. Other than that, hopes and aspirations are the same as always, where fix the rotating map rotation, fix map rotation. For the love of God, fix map rotation. And after fixing the map rotation, shit, I don't know. Think about it, we're also gonna have Splatfest return. Rita's getting antsy. She's getting her morning zoomies. Play some music until they start in another minute. I haven't ever like been into the single player of Splatoon 3 or Splatoon at all. So what they do with that isn't as important to me as the multiplayer and how they handle that. I might do more ranked this time depending on if how they do anything with game modes. Depending on how they handle the modes in this one, I might play some ranked. They have to be idiot-proof modes, though. Salmon Run, if people want to do that, that really shouldn't be time limited. Let's get started. Enough complaining. I've complained for 2.5 games. That city's beautiful.
This is Splatsville, in the heart of the Splatlands. Despite its old-fashioned appearance, it's seen enormous growth in recent years. It's also the hottest new place for Inklings looking for things to do.
No subtitles.
Oh, hello everyone. Hope you're all staying fresh. I almost forgot about introductions. We're the researchers from the Squid Research Lab. We're simply fascinated by what these Inklings can do. They can splat ink in kit form and smoothly swim through it in swim form.
It's a hell of a depth of field.
We've been studying their biology day and night.
Something about it visually reminds me more of 1 than 2.
Today, we'd like to share some new findings on these Inklings.
Maybe it's just me.
Providing summaries throughout. Of course, what goes for the Inklings also applies to the Octolings. We're sure of it. First, Turf War. Get styling with some fresh fashion, and get inking with even fresher weapons. Naturally, in a place called Splatsville, turf war battles are the locals' favorite pastime. 2 teams of 4 will ink for 3 minutes. The team that inks the most in their color, in other words, claims the most turf, wins.
Was focused on there. I don't think it's ever not been 4v4.
That's not all inking is for. Ink walls to swim up. Or get sneaky and hide in ink to splat opponents. The more ink you spread,
just like me for
the bigger
real.
the advantage you'll have in battles. Whoops. If you're out of ink, submerge in it to refill. New techniques like the squid surge to swim up walls in a single burst, and the squid roll to jump out of ink while simultaneously turning around have also been spotted.
That's cool.
Oh, while it's glowing like
And
this,
it's balanced out
the
by
move also
making you
slightly
visible.
repels ink from opponents.
That's a cool idea.
We've discovered where these turf war battles will take place. Stages confirmed for the Splatlands include Scorch Gorge, Eeltail Alley, Mincemeat Metalworks, and Undertow Spillway.
Look
There
fine to
seem to
me.
be other stages as well. Hagglefish Market, a pier filled to the brim with street vendors.
Oh, I
The
get it.
stuff here looks fishy, though.
Oh, I get it.
Several stages from Greater Inkopolis also return. Museum D'Alfonsino. Battles here take place in the central courtyard
Man,
of this
that-
modern museum.
I wasn't big on that one,
Take
whatever.
special note of the rotating wall. Hammerhead Bridge. This bridge connects Greater Inkopolis to the Splatlands.
Don't
After
bring
lots
back
of
the stage they
construction
put
work,
in
it's
Smash. Oh my
finally
god, if
open.
they bring that one back.
Thanks to the bridge, transit to and from Greater Inkopolis is much easier. Mahi Mahi Resort,
Hi, Plush, welcome.
a luxury resort in Greater
Hi,
Inkopolis.
Jay, welcome.
Pay close
Hello.
attention to the platforms that sink as the battle goes on. There will be more areas to ink afterward, so don't forget to splat them. Including the stages you see here, a total of 12 await.
The Art Academy too, and the
More
airship or
stages will be
the
added in free
shipyard.
post-launch updates.
look fine to me.
Now, let's get into the inky essence of battles, weapons. First, it appears that all the basic weapons from previous games will be available.
Yeah, they said that
On top
before.
of that,
Yeah, that's a lot.
Splatland-specific weapon types, such as the bow-like stringers, will make their destructive debut. We've also verified a new weapon type called Splatanas. This is the Splatana Wiper.
Holding it like a
Send
Buster
blades of
sword.
ink flying with the centrifugal force generated by swinging. Swing after charging up a bit, and it'll transform into a charged slash. As expected, it's powerful as a long-range attack.
So that's as sword
Charged
as you're gonna
slash
get.
at
That's
close
really
range
cool
is
though.
also quite devastating.
That's pretty cool.
Let's dive into the weapons that can help you claim even more turf. Special weapons.
Ooh,
Crab.
crab.
As the name implies,
Time
these
for
are
it.
special kinds of weapons that can be unleashed after filling up the gauge from inking turf. There are some new types we've identified, so let's take a closer look.
Man, that's way cooler than what they had
This
before.
is the Tacticooler. When it's activated, a fridge appears. You'll find in-game beverages stored inside. These have a variety of effects, like momentarily increasing speed. They come in packs of 4, so take one and share the rest with your teammates.
Drink up.
This is the Wave Breaker. When activated, it'll unleash waves around the area. It'll also mark an opponent's location and cause damage.
Oh, that's cool.
Try to avoid them with a
Man.
well-timed
And it
jump.
does damage. Oh, okay.
Finally, the Reef Slider. Build up
Oh
power,
my God.
then charge into opponents who need a good splat. Once the attack ends, it'll explode and damage the surrounding area.
I hope these are
Familiar
balanced. These
special
mechanics are
weapons,
awesome
like
looking.
the Tenta missiles, Inkjet,
Yeah, we can forget those
Ink
ones.
Storm,
They're whatever.
Where's
Ultra
the
Stab,
crab?
and Booyah Bomb will also make their grand return.
Yeah, no, those new ones outclass those by a
Special
long
weapons
shot,
are
I
paired
think.
with main weapons, so find the combo that suits your splatting style.
Sorry, Chad, I'll probably use the same weapon again every time.
Shop here to get your
I don't know, maybe
tentacles
I'll try
on
the
some
sword.
fresh weapons.
The fact that they give it a
This
sword's really
is
funny.
Ammonites, owned by the chatty horseshoe crab,
Sheldon came back.
The locals have praised him for his wealth of
looking
weapon
ass.
wisdom and sophisticated
Yes.
selection. Instead of using in-game currency for purchases, you'll need these Sheldon licenses. Obtain them by leveling up through battles and by consistently using the same weapons. One Sheldon license can be exchanged for one weapon that corresponds to your level. Oh, and just between us, if you exchange more Sheldon licenses than normal, it appears he'll give you a weapon you like sooner than expected as a special reward.
It's going over my head a bit. I'm sure it'll make more sense later.
By the way, the Inklings and Octolings walking around town are pretty savvy about their fashion. Things like headgear, clothing, and shoes are just as important as weapons to staying fresh in Splatsville. Gear can be obtained in the shops around here. Each one is managed by an interesting shopkeeper, so let's drop in.
Multiple shops.
This is not
Gnarly
couture,
Eddie.
a headgear
What
shop.
an
You'll find
incredible
an array of
design.
hats, masks, and glasses, so you can get ahead of the game.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I get it.
The laid-back Nautilus, Gnarly Eddie, and the energetic Nails, the snail sitting here, run the shop. This is the clothes boutique, Mana Wardrobe. It specializes in tops, like t-shirts and jackets. The shopkeeper, Gel Lafleur, might be a touch archaic with words, but this jellyfish has a keen eye for fashion sense. And finally, the shoe store Crush Station.
Mr. Coco.
Get a variety
I
of
would
cool
die
kicks
for
here,
Mr. Coco.
From sneakers to sandals and even leather footwear. It's owned by Mr. Coco. He might look intimidating, but deep down, he's a nice guy. Probably.
You got big ol' eyes.
You're more than welcome to pick out gear based on its appearance. But they do come
He is
with
part of
abilities that
the
can help you out in battle.
meme of buff guys at the computer answering questions.
Take run speed up, for example. It can increase your running speed.
His eyes look like the Zizzle
Or
is from
intensify action.
the
This
early
improves the
2000s.
squid
I don't know if you
roll
know what
and
I'm talking
squid
about.
surge moves.
I think.
There are even more abilities to discover.
Look it up.
Plus, there's a fellow in Splatsville who can swap one ability with another. Talk to Merch here, and you can add an ability of your choosing to your favorite gear.
Trying to think of a very cursed word to describe what they did with this character. But he looks a lot older than Urchin.
And if you save your favorite gear combinations as fresh as fits, you can change
Yes, those
in a
things.
flash.
Yeah.
Flavor up your fashion with whatever outfits you want. Simply splat-tastic. Welcome to the lobby, a gathering spot for those seeking fresh battles. Turf war battles aren't the only things that happen here. You can also square off in anarchy battles, where you compete for rankings. Hold the active zones in splat zones.
So they just don't call it anchor, or they just don't call it ranked
Ride
anymore.
the tower to the goal in tower control. Carry the Rainmaker to its destination in Rainmaker. Or collect and throw clams to score in Clam Blitz. Duke
think
it
it's all
out
this-
in these
yeah, it's all the
four
same
modes,
modes.
which are on rotation. Want to take on a challenge solo? Select Anarchy Battle Series. But if you want to team up with friends, joining Anarchy Battle Open is the way to go. You can also play private battles online. Set battle modes and other options to your liking. Why not play with your favorite battle modes alongside friends? Information about these game modes will be available soon on the game's official website. Now, let's talk about the features within the lobby.
It's not a
This
high
is the
resolution
test
monitor.
range. Try out and get comfy with your weapons here. Besides being able to practice whenever you want, it's also a great place to get all warmed up while waiting for rivals to join a battle. Next up, ghosts. Online friends will appear as 3D holograms. Drop in on friends in the midst of battle and play alongside them.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can also
think it
join
was-
up and start a battle on the same team.
I don't remember if you
You'll
could
be
do
able
that.
to see what your friends
I
are
don't
up
think
to.
I don't know if it worked the same way.
It appears that you can also call out to friends in the lobby and invite them for battles. Why not see these features for yourself?
Oh, I get it.
This is where you can view battle replays. It appears that
Yo,
it can
replays?
somewhat recreate recent battles.
Do we get camera control?
Fast forward. Or skip to a certain part. Or even swap to another player's view.
Yeah, close enough.
Incredible! Not only
Replay
can
modes
you
are
rewatch
important.
battles as many times as you'd like, but there's even a share feature. We hope you'll
Oh,
use
that's
this
cool.
handy tool to help you rank up.
That's pretty cool.
Next, we'll analyze and discuss this space within the lobby, the locker room. Here, you'll find some fresh lockers. One is yours, and the others belong to players with whom you've recently played.
Oh, wow.
As you can see, you'll be able to place
Cute.
any acquired weapons, gear, and items to your liking. Slap on some snazzy stickers, and modify your locker's color. This is your space to express yourself, so customize it however you'd like to show off your signature splatting style. Oh, yes. Items can be obtained at Hotlantis, a general
That
store
would
on the edge
in
of Splatsville.
2 and 1, you needed all 4 people
Apparently,
before
the
you could
store
queue up.
manager
That's what it
vanishes
was.
quite often.
Now you
So
can queue up
instead,
without any
it's run by
having
an
all 4
artist
people.
named
That's
Harmony.
awesome.
She used to be a regular customer here.
Is she okay?
It's got an outlandish
Why
assortment
is she
of
me?
items. Why not show the store some love by grabbing some goods?
I hope she's okay.
There appear to be plenty
Get well
of other
soon, Harmony.
customization features as well. When battles start,
Hashtag we love you,
these
Harmony.
splash tags appear. They can be customized with a banner, badge, and title.
Yeah, I love titles.
I thought it said fresh uncle.
Additionally, you can change the emote your
Hopefully
character
that's a title.
performs when you win a battle.
I was gonna say I should have pose animations
All
like
of
that.
these can be obtained
customizable.
via the in-game catalog, which will be available at Hotlantis. By using points earned from
Oh.
battles, you can unlock various
Dab on
items,
him.
like stuff for splash tags and seasonal gear. Following the game's launch, a new catalog is planned to be released every 3 months for 2 years.
Interesting.
Be sure to snatch up
Huh.
everything you see in each catalog.
That's interesting because that's adding on. That's not taking what was in 2 or 1 and
There's
changing it
still a lot of
into
info to share, but I need to
monthly
take a little
releases.
breather
That's
here.
adding new stuff and making that part of that. That's a
In the meantime, please
Very
turn
ideal
your
way to do
attention
that.
toward this.
they didn't rip content out and put it into a pass.
Introducing Table Turf Battle!
They added new stuff
Lay
and
out
made
your
it there.
cards for a dazzling deck duel!
Is
Ink different
PvP
shapes with
Minesweeper?
different cards.
What are you doing?
Charge up power, then unleash it all at once with a special attack. There are cards like this, and even ones like this, and there are over 150 cards to collect in game. So build your deck and send your rivals packing. The Splatsville locals eagerly await your challenge. Table Turf Battle. Every player will be gifted an in-game starter deck.
Cute.
Excuse me, I lost my clampoosier for a second there.
I get
That
it.
was Table Turf Battle, a 1v1 competitive card battle spin-off of Turf War. It appears you can play this at the Table Turf Battle Dojo in Splatsville. Be on the lookout for more details about Table Turf Battle in the future. And now, this!
Salmon Run. Can you play it anytime you want?
Salmon Run is a simple job that requires 4 players to work
Salmon.
together to collect power eggs from the salmonids advancing on them. This part-time gig is rumored to be a little fishy, but it pays pretty well. By defeating particularly ferocious creatures called boss salmonids, you can obtain valuable golden eggs. You'll need to collect and deliver plenty of golden eggs in order to complete this job. This time around, we've confirmed some new types of boss salmonids.
Why'd you have to draw them like that?
First up, the Slammin' Lid. It creates barriers and protects salmonids on the ground. Get too close to it, and it'll attempt to crush you, so approach with caution. Next, the Big Shot. It fires heavy projectiles from a distance.
Big guy.
Be prepared for powerful shockwaves when they land. With new boss salmonids confirmed, make sure you're ready for an even more dangerous salmon run.
I mean, you can't trust randoms anyway, so yeah, the availability of the mode isn't really important in the first place. If they're gonna make it harder, good fucking luck.
This is one of the new king salmonids. Unbelievable! It looks like they'll
Chohosuna.
occasionally appear just before you complete the job. The tank on your back is a specially provided egg cannon, and it appears that you can fire golden eggs to deal massive damage. However, these battles are under a time limit, so rack up as much damage as possible to drive them back. And this is the still being researched big run. We believe this is when salmonids invade the city in which icklings and octolings live.
Yeah, that looks more tower defense.
Once every few months, so brace yourselves.
Oh,
Big
never.
run is coming.
Never mind.
Now,
My girl.
observe this manhole in Splatsville Square. This is actually the entrance to the home of the Octarians, the Inklings' longtime enemies. As Agent 3, the newest recruit of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, you'll do battle with the Octarian army, whose members are covered in hair for some reason. Along with your buddy Small Fry, you'll explore many stages, each one full of
The
twists
single
and
player
turns.
ink isn't sparkly or glittery anymore.
Oh, I almost forgot. Story mode is perfect for getting familiar with inking turf and using weapons, so newer players might want to try it out. Well, we've come this far. What awaits the Inklings and Octolings in the end? We hope you can witness the epic finale of this splat-tastic saga. We're back in Splatsville. From here on out, we'd like to talk about other features that'll help you enjoy your splatting escapades even more in the Splatoon 3 game. You can post illustrations here via this mailbox.
Let's go.
They'll be displayed all across the city,
Beautiful.
and even in stages. So put on your artist cap and post away. Vertical illustrations will also be supported.
Oh, neat. Oh, hell yeah, that's gonna look
Additionally, you can
sick
grab
during
food and drinks
Splatfest.
that'll help you in battles at the concession stand. Or use local
That would be
communication to
delicious.
play with nearby folks in your favorite modes at the shoal. By using photo mode, you can snap selfies, send photos to a smart device, or display them in your locker. This is the Recon Guide. Select your favorite stages at any time and take a stroll around them. Why not get familiar with each stage prior to battles? This is SplatNet 3.
Nice.
You can use this with your smart device. It contains features like checking your latest battle stats. And
Oh yeah,
ordering
Splatoon 2
special
had
in-game
this too.
gear not sold in
Yeah.
shops from the SplatNet Gear Shop.
Yep.
But that's not all. Access features like Krusty Sean's Wonder Crust. Support this fellow's journey using ink points earned depending on the areas you inked during battles. Or view history to take a trip down memory lane with your past ranks. You can also snag special wallpapers and more for your smart device. So be sure to grab them. It appears that Splatnet 3 will be available at launch via the Nintendo Switch Online mobile app. Next up, Amiibo figures. Scan Splatoon
They're really saving
Series
the
Amiibo
idols for
at this
last.
spot in Splatsville.
That's crazy.
And voila! Saving your favorite gear combinations as fresh as fits will allow you to easily swap outfits.
Loadout still locked to
Additionally,
Amiibo.
it seems you'll be able to get special gear and even snap photos together with Amiibo. And Splatoon 3 Amiibo incoming!
I can't believe that's not like outside
Release
of
is
Amiibo
scheduled
yet.
for this holiday. Now, let's talk about post-launch updates. As we mentioned a while ago, following the game's launch, a new in-game catalog will be released every 3 months for 2 years. New weapons will also be added around the same time as each catalog. In addition, X Battle, available after attaining an extremely high rank in Anarchy Battle, and League Battle, where every 2 hours you can compete in teams based on your Anarchy Battle results, are planned to be added in future updates. Furthermore, for this game, we're planning to add large-scale paid DLC. More details will come at a later time, so please be on the lookout. And now, I'd like to wrap up this
Pearl and
research
Marina are
report
waiting
from
on
the
an
Squid
expansion.
Research Lab. Thank you for watching. Huh? Who are you supposed to be?
Ooh.
Oh. Oh my god.
Big man in the house.
I would die for them. Hey.
Panty stocking and garter belt.
Oh, Squid. I completely forgot to tell you about Deep Cut. They're an
forgot.
incredibly popular trio who host the Splatsville news program, Anarchy Splatcast.
Oh, they're just chilling.
They provide information on battle stages, as well as other news bulletins.
It's still only 2 stages.
While we're on the
Oh my
subject,
fucking
the
God.
youngsters of Splatsville own Sea Cucumber phones. They can check the news while doing other activities, as shown here. And
Maybe they'll rotate every hour instead.
I love Shark Girl.
Yeah, I like the shark one.
He's my favorite though. Let him go.
Wonder if there will be a
It's
beta.
been confirmed that Splatfest will make a return. In these events, you pick a team based on the announced theme, then settle the outcome via battle. And this time around, there will be 3 teams to choose from.
That's one way to fix the
Okay.
balance.
Splatfest consists of
All right.
2 halves. In the first half, teams will compete in 4v4 turf war battles. The second half is a tricolor turf war. It's a special mode where, whoa, 3 teams fight at the same time.
Whoa!
All
Whoa!
players on the team currently in
Whoa!
first place will start in the center of the stage. 2 players each from the second and third place teams will attack the first place team from opposite ends of the stage. Can the leading team defend themselves? Or will the other 2 teams exact revenge and force them out? Use the Ultra Signal to control the battle and contribute to the Splatfest while working alongside the members of Deep Cut. Okay, we're going to close out this presentation with an announcement from Deep Cut. Take it away.
Dope. What's the theme?
Let's go. Oh my god. Okay.
Jay, what's your answer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well,
I can't counter that. Say something else.
gun.
Shit. You can write devastating things on paper.
I want Shipper's gender.
That's all we have to share today.
Just sitting down.
Or not. And now, announcing the Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 tournament. This event will
And
take
good luck,
place
kids.
on September 5th at
At PAX West.
Some of the top finishers from this summer's Splatoon 2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to Seattle and compete in North America's first ever Splatoon 3 Invitational. Follow the official Nintendo Versus Twitter account for updates. And to see more of our research findings as we uncover them, follow the official Splatoon North American Twitter account. We hope you'll have an incredible time starting September 9th.
Look at it.
Bye-bye.
I'd be really surprised if for like the most requested things. Well, okay, I feel like the map rotation is just me. I don't hear that complaining enough from anyone else. But skipping the intro is something. If they don't let you skip the opening news segment this time around, I don't know. I don't think they get it. I think they hear it that people want to skip it and they just don't care. But whatever. Anyway, this is what Jay was talking about. Mr. Coco.
Mr. Coco.
Yeah, we will stream that beta. What day is that? I think it's at 27th. That's a Saturday, actually.
Yeah.
That's a Saturday. Right, that's what they did. Yeah, so we'll do that. What side we'll pick? Don't know yet. I don't know. We can do... I don't think Twitter polls existed when we did this before. But then again, it's also what I pick. So I don't know. I'll think about it later. I have to really mull this over in my head between rock, paper, or scissors. I'm gonna have to get some experience and consult some people. Other than that, yeah, if they're not fixing the map rotation thing, like if it's not like a 1 hour map rotation instead, this may just be another instance of I'm only playing this game when we stream it for Splatfests. I don't know, I might get into ranked, but we'll see. Because ranked would bring a little variety. It's just I wish it was all in the same queue. But whatever, we'll go from there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Again, Jay will be live tonight. Rave will be live tomorrow. We'll have Guilty Gear on Friday. On Saturday will be KOF, and Sunday will be Cheat. Monday we'll be back for Raft. When do I go live next? On Saturday? What did I say before? Oh, right. That is my night. We're taking my night for KOF, yeah. And then the next time I stream we'll finish Monster Hunter, hopefully. We'll see. Oh, that's all. And until then, go to bed.
Go to breakfast.
Go to breakfast.